Hello, today I would like to show you this beautiful vintage UV lamp that came from Germany, UV tanning lamp to be more precise. As you can see, it came in that very nice pouch. I was using it from some time for a retro brightening and curing UV glue, but I've got something much better. But I'm going to show you this device more from like a vintage piece of equipment, like a history thing, collectible piece, because it looks absolutely beautiful. This is how it presents. And if you take a look at the front, the model number is a Q17, made in Germany. Here you can see the company name. Q17 is the model. We've got 250 watts by 400 watts, and I'm going to explain you that in seconds. And the maximum runtime of 15 minutes, then you need to cool down that unit. Here is a prime example what I'm using that lamp. If you've got that yellow spot, you can apply a hydrogen peroxide on that thing. You can expose it to the UV, and the yellowish thing, they are going to disappear, and is being called a retro brightening. Another use case, of course, is going to be curing different UV sensitive glue or like a PCB mask. Here we've got the control, we've got the UV and infrared, so it's going to emit the UV radiation and emit a heat. That's like the best option if you would like to tanning yourself with that, because it's simulate the sun. By using the UV and infrared, you are going to get the nice warm sensation on your face or whatever you are going to expose. Plus, you are going to get the vitamin D and the tanning effect of the UV. The another mode of operation is just the infrared. And I'm pretty sure that you are noticing something interesting. You cannot use the UV alone, and that's because it is quite small unit. As you can see, it is very compact. There is no filament per se. On some of those lamps you can see a tiny amount of mercury inside that is going to evaporate. When you've got an arc, you need to have a way to limit the current that is going to flow. And in normal thing, you've got the inductor, like on the CFL tube. But here, the role of the limiting current is the spiral wires for the infrared. So it is a pretty clever way of designing it, because we do not need to have any inductors. We just reusing something that we already got for the infrared. On side we've got a device for marking our 15 minutes. We just turn it like this and it's going back and it's going to make a nice sound. Let's do that right now. And here is a very standardized from that age connector. You can find it on a heating board or in a different kitchen appliance, and also on a iron. If you are ironing your things, you're definitely going to have that vintage cable, and it looks like this. This is what it's going to made for. We've got the earth and the neutral and the phase. On the back we've got ability to stand it nicely. And let's see what else do we've got. We've got a couple elements to take a look. First is those beautiful protective glasses, because the UV is very harmful for your eyes. So you've got a protection. As you can see, after so many years, it's looking amazing. and they may look similar to the welding glasses, and that's correct because this is exactly the same radiation that is happening when you've got the arc from the electrode. Here you've got that in that bulb. Let's see, we've got the user manual. So if by any means you lost your one, here is your chance. Here is your chance to pause and take a look. Let me nicely show you everything. You can hit a pause button. And you can see the year is 1972, 15 or 5 March. And we've got some sort of warranty card. And you can see how like a lady or a guy is being radiated, and afterward they are getting a cancer and need a treatment. That was a very funny times. So that concludes the user manual. We've got also a receipt from Germany, 79, as you can see. Most likely that was in Deutschland mark. Here you can see very nice, and one more warranty sticker. So as you can see, it is a pretty nice collectible piece, but I've got something much safer for my electronic lab. That is just a box, and it have a UV tubes, and it's safe to operate and have in room where you are without any glasses. But let's try to run it so we can take a look. Let's start from UV and the infrared. You will be able to see how nice the arc is starting. And this is how it presents. I'm looking through a camera, so my eyes are okay. And you've got just the arc, and the arc is creating a UV radiation. And here we can take a look at the infrared, and you can see the wire that is inside those quartz tube is just warming up and making it pretty hot. So as you can see, this is a quite nice collectible piece, fully operational, but I'm going to replace it for something newer and something much safer from my point of view. So thank you very much for watching, see you next time, and bye bye.